Now, David Cameron has ordered an urgent investigation into British involvement in a bloody attack on a Sikh temple in 1984. Newly released documents suggest an SAS officer helped draw up plans to remove Sikh extremists from the Golden Temple at Amritsar with the knowledge and approval of the Thatcher government. Hundreds of people were killed when Indian troops raided the shrine, triggering the assassination of the country's Prime Minister in a revenge attack. Cordelia Lynch reports.
In Southall today, Europe's largest Sikh temple, behind the sound of music, there was anger. After prayers, people were discussing claims the British government were involved in a deadly attack against Sikh separatists at their holiest site in Amritsar.
It was, of course, going against human rights, but this government did nothing against it to stop it, and still we are fighting for justice.
Last year, David Cameron visited the Golden Temple. Today, he was on the back foot, ordering Sir Jeremy Hayward to investigate if the British government helped to plan the massacre of 1984. It comes after a cache of secret documents were released under the 30-year rule. One letter from the Foreign Secretary's office states the Indian authorities sought British advice to remove Sikh extremists, and a plan was drawn up by an SAS officer with the approval of Margaret Thatcher.
Now that the cat is out of the bag, I think the only thing that British Sikhs will expect is full disclosure. They can't cover this up again, and I think the Jeremy Hayward route is probably the least the government should do. I think we probably need a statement in the House, we need a proper inquiry, and we definitely need all the documents that are around this issue in the public domain.
The military operation took place over 6 days, with the Indian government saying around 400 people had been killed, but Sikh groups put the death toll in the thousands. It led to mass protests here. This is already an explosive issue, and further revelations could severely damage relations with the Sikh community. Some are now calling for an inquiry.
If they were open and transparent about it, they should have made it clear there and then. This is what they were supporting. So why they kept it secret is precisely because they were concerned that they weren't able to be open and share it with their constituents or with the people at large. And now that it has come out, it is very disappointing. I'm happy that the Prime Minister has made a quick response to it, but I certainly think an apology from the British government is one that is due.
But it's not known whether the plans allegedly drawn up by the SAS were actually used, and an apology may be some way off for an atrocity that resonates with Sikhs across the world.